She was the most beautiful girl in the village of Perry. The love of money turned her world into pain, and what she lost taught her a lesson of her life. This is the story of Mercy, the girl whose beauty and pride brought her to the edge of distraction. In a small village of Ipitu, there lives a girl called Mercy who is the most beautiful girl in the village. All the young guys can't take their eyes out of her, including the married men. Her beauty was impossible to ignore. Her skin was clear and glowing. She has a slim figure and a face that turned heads wherever she walked. People in the village says her beauty was a blessing, but from the beginning, it became her curse. Mercy's parents are so poor that they could barely afford 3 meals in a day. Her mother sells pepper by the roadside every morning, calling out to passing customers under the hot sun. Her father repaired bicycles, bending over rusty frames all day just to earn little money that can barely feed the family. Life was hard, but her parents were honest and hopeful. Mercy hated that life so much that she complains every day to her parents. Anytime her mother begged her to come help her sell pepper, she refused and says, "I can't work like you. If I start stressing myself, my skin will get ugly. What will I use then?" One day her parents called her, begged her to learn a trade or find decent work, but she refused. She believed her beauty alone was enough to lift her out of poverty. Pride ruled her heart, and she saw herself as too special to suffer. At night, when her parents fall asleep, Mercy sneaked out of the house to meet married men who hid her in dark rooms and paid her in secret. She met young boys who spent their savings just to have a taste of her. Money flowed into her hands, but respect flowed away from her. When the village noticed what she do, they started insulting her openly. "She's useless. She has no shame. That beauty will finish her." But Mercy did not care. As long as she has money in her hands, insults meant nothing to her. Then one day, she was walking around the village when a powerful and wealthy chief noticed her. His name is Chief William. He was known for his riches, connections, and influence. Chief William was well respected in the village that when he spoke, people listened. When he spent, money moved. To Mercy, he was the final answer to all her problems. Chief William called her and said, "You deserve more than this village. Stay with me, and you will never lack." Promising her luxury things, Maria was so happy and blinded by luxury things. Immediately, she followed Chief home without hesitation. She abandoned her parents completely and stopped reaching out to them. One day her mother came to check on her. Mercy chased her mother away, ashamed of her poor dress. Mercy felt comfortable thinking she has arrived, but didn't know Chief never loved her. He only wanted to use her beauty to attract favors, sealing secret deals with his other chiefs and collect money from them. After few months, Mercy became a tool of making money to Chief. When she questioned him, he silenced her with gifts and threats again, and she continues bringing money for Chief. Before she realized what was happening to her, name was already damaged beyond repair. 1 year later, Chief got tired of her and sent her away from his house like a trash. With no money, no protection, no explanation, Mercy cried and begged him, but he refused. Then she packed her things and returned back to her village broken. When she got home, she met her parents weak and sick. Her mother already stopped selling pepper. Her father also stopped fixing bicycles. Mercy, who has once boasted to her parents, now started begging for forgiveness. She knelt before her parents, "Father, mother, I'm sorry," she cried, her voice breaking. She says, "I thought beauty was enough. I was wrong." Her mother turned her face away, tears soaking the mat. Her father said nothing. Silence punished Mercy more than shouting ever could. The beauty was still there, but it no longer saved her. She couldn't walk around the village anymore like she used to. She started sitting on an empty cement block, watching dust rise as motorcycles pass. Her proud eyes dull and swollen from crying. The village she once mocked had become her only hope. But even in the village, peace refused to welcome her, few days after hunger knocked. For the first time, Mercy went to the roadside market searching for work. Villagers turned her away again and again. "We don't want trouble here. You drive customers away. Go and find another chief." Each rejection cut her deeper. One afternoon, she was walking aimlessly around the village when she sighted a familiar pepper basket along the road, just like her mother's own, with an old woman who is struggling to lift it on her head. Without thinking, she rushed forward to help her. The old woman looked at her and said, "Thank you, my daughter," and asked, "What is your name?" She answered, "Mercy." More, the old woman studied her face and said, "Beauty can bring blessings, but only when the heart is clean." Those words stayed in her head and she became hopeful again. The next day she borrowed a small basket from her mother and returned to the roadside. Her hands that only used to receive money, now sorting peppers under the sun. Sweat rolled down her face, and for the first time, she did not care. People laughed at her and says, "See her. Madam Fine Girl is now selling pepper." Mercy kept quiet. Humility wrapped around her tighter than pride ever did. She kept selling pepper. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, people stopped mocking her and began to buy from her. Some even felt pity for her. The little money she earned went straight home, for food and medicine for her parents, but her past refused to stay buried. One evening she was in her spot selling her pepper when a black SUV parked near her. She was shocked. Her heart sank when she saw Chief William step out. He looked at her, surprised, and smiled cruelly, then said to her, "So this is where life dropped you. Better come back with me now that I'm ready to take you back. I can still make you comfortable than this." For a moment, temptation wanted her to accept, but then she remembered her mother's weak hands, her father's silence. The woman's words at the market, "No," Mercy said, her voice shaking but firm. "I'd rather suffer honestly than to shine in shame." Chief laughed and drove away, but she stood her ground for the first time in her life. That night, when she got home, her father spoke to her. "You have started walking like a human being again. That is wealth. That is beauty," she cried, not from pain this time, but from relief. That her parents finally forgive her. She changed completely. Work toughened her hands, humility softened her heart, and suffering taught her wisdom. She forgot her past and became a hard-working young lady and started building her future. She is now the most happiest, respectful young lady in her village.